off. Sorry about that. And it is Samoa who kick off, and they kick it straight into touch off the kickoff. So, not a great start for the Samoan men, but at least we made it in time. That might have been the quickest toilet break I think I've ever had. But yes, we are here. So Australia are going to tap and go. And Australia didn't tap it correctly, so it's now a turnover to Samoa. What the hell? This is such a weird start to a sevens game. Fair. He scraped. Yeah, he scraped it at best, but it didn't move. So yeah, scrum to Samoa, middle of the park, and that's the weirdest first minute of sevens I've ever seen. Samoa look to break right. They do so with their scrum half. He's gone really far, and it's just a slightly loose pass. Still, he's made huge ground. A massive fling in field to find the men on the other side of the field. This is a good run here from Samoa. He steps in field, makes one slip, and then beats the other. Samoa's kit is so blue. It's so nice. I love how deep blue it is. Fear picks up. Oh, it's sat down. God, the Samoan player's huge, but then he loses it. He passes it backwards, but a Aussie player picks it up. Oh, and a knock on by Australia. Samoa pick it up. Oh, and they're looking to use the gas on the right hand side of the field. And then there's a penalty at the ruck for not releasing on the floor. And just sheer speed of possession change here is mental. Yeah, I thought this would be the least watched game of all, least people on this stream. I think the next one will be quite popular though. Fiji versus Spain. So Australia decide to kick to the touchline. And it's Maloof. Maloof is the captain of the Aussie team. He looks like he's going to be the line-out jumper. Maloof is the one who rises high. He does win it. James Turner tries to get the ball around the corner. However, it doesn't get picked up. So Samoa managed to gather it. They've got numbers, and Samoa are through. And it's a great run there. And Samoa will be over under the sticks. And I think it's Opetai. Motu Opetai gets his first try of the game. First try of the tournament for Samoa. Brilliant little step back in field that caused Hutchinson to just lose his footing. No, not lose his footing, but he had to cut back in and just couldn't. You can't change direction that quickly if you're running that fast. Opetai with a great try there. So Samoa open up a 7-point lead here against the Aussies. We're halfway through this first half. Samoan fans with a bunch of tattoos and their flags. And so I tell you what, Samoa have had a really bad start to the seven season. Huge kickoff, such a high kick from Samoa. Maloof does pick it up, gather it well. But what? God, that had snow on it. Penalty to no advantage, so they come back for the penalty to Australia. Australia are going to run it from here. They do make sure they get the tap and go right this time. Looking to move it wide. Got it to Turner. Turner beats one and then is tackled almost into touch. But Australia do manage to keep it in field. Moving it right. Great little step in field, almost through the tackle. Australia just working this ball for making the ball work for them, really moving Samoa around the field. Turner cuts back in field. Maloof with a great cut back in. Maloof again. Australia just doing really well to keep possession here. Up over halfway. Roach. Maloof. Turner. Oof, Turner sits down one, but he doesn't manage to go any further. Maloof. Samoa's defense has been tops, but they will get an overlap at some point if this keeps happening. Great bust there from Australia. Side entry is penalised against Samoa, so Australia will have the penalty. Tap and go. Stepped in field, although Samoa are wise to it. Oof, that was a ragdoll. Maloof attacking down the left-hand side, steps in field, beats one, can't get the offload away. Turner will act as scrum half. Another penalty advantage to Australia. 40 seconds left in this first half. They're going to come back for the penalty. But Australia are playing a very good game here. Roach will tap and go. Turner with an easy walkover. And Australia do break down Samoa, but what they'll think is even better from that is just how long they had possession for and how much they moved the ball around. That would have made Samoan players quite tired. The hardest thing to do in sevens is defend. Roach's little hitch kick causes a slip, which is why Turner just went straight over, unbothered. And that's half time. I think we might have a kickoff. No. So 7 points all at half time. The kick does go over. Good start from both teams, showing a totally different style of play. Australia, obviously Samoa scoring a little bit against the run of play, although they did have the possession. But then Australia just breaking down that Samoan defence over multiple phases. Excuse me. Nah. So half of this game left, and then we've just got one more to go through. Fiji versus Spain. Now I think that'll be an interesting one. I'd love to see Spain get a win over Fiji. It's one of those ones where Spain could pull something out of the bag, or it might be a high scorer for Fiji. We'll see. But I just love watching Fiji play. They are an exceptionally entertaining side. So half time is basically over already. They are very rapid in sevens. About a minute, I think it is, to gather your thoughts and your breath before you go at it again for another seven. And that 7 minutes can feel like a lifetime if you're getting either pumped or you're just really tired. It's incredible how long 7 minutes can feel. It's even worse when it's 10. Oh, I do miss playing sevens. I can't wait to be able to play sevens again. Oh, there's a family come as the Flintstones. That's great. There's Fiji warming up. They're kicking off in about 10 and a half minutes. So Australia will kick off this time, playing a lot left to right. Samoa let it bounce, but it does work for them actually, which is unusual. And it's they've broken away here. They're up to the 10 meter. Sorry, the 22. Almost managed to go the whole way, but just didn't have the gas. The big man then picks up and goes. Oh, that was almost a very good spot tackle. And definitely, yeah, definitely a turnover there from Australia. Australia saving themselves there. I wonder when we'll see Michael Hooper play for the Sevens team because I know he wants to go to the Olympics as well. I wonder if we'll see him anytime soon. So Australia have an option. They are going to clear their lines, go to the touch. It's not a great kick, and they really don't seem to go for any distance. Just outside their own 22. Um, I got to admit, these players need to learn how to kick better. I mean, I know it's not. There's Michael Hooper. He's definitely not playing in this game. Most Test matches a Wallaby captain, 69. Yeah. So Australia do win their own line out. They're still in their own 22, though. They've got a long way to run. They kick it through the middle. Turner's after this. He's got gassed as the man. He's got to it. Oh, and he can't pick it up. The bounce is cruel. The bounce is cruel for Turner. If it bounced up, he was gone. Absolutely gone. 5.5 minutes left of this first half. God, the man's got gas. The man has a lot of gas. Oh, he should have kicked it. Should have kicked it. God, it's weird to hear Canadian American voices commentating on this. Tell you what, Samoa have won 4 of their past 6 games against Australia. It's a good result. Afasua has come onto the front into the front row from the bench. It's not a very stable scrum, but the ball is in. Samoa win it. It's been a bit of a brutal game so far. Oh, it's a brilliant switch back in. Does he have the gas? He certainly does. He's going to go all the way. Brilliant, brilliant from Samoa. What a line on a side with a brilliant line there. And he runs all the way to score. What a line there. And he just put the hammer down and jetted off. Brilliant try there from Samoa. Samoa take the lead, 12 points to 7 with the kick to come. The kick is good. 14 points, plays 12. That was a difficult kick. Good on Samoa for that. 4 minutes left in this game. Do Australia respond? Samoa obviously have the kick off after scoring the try. And they go not too deep, but and it's been slapped back by Australia. Almost very costly for them as Samoa almost came through to get it. Some very loose passing though off the back of that ruck from Australia, and a wild pass out to the touchline. Then a knock on. Samoa have it, and this is really poor from Australia after conceding a try. Samoa with a hitch kick. Oh, run over one, and it's going to be another try to Samoa. And Australia just putting themselves in that position where they're under real threat. And Opetsai gets his second try of the game. And Australia just really burnt themselves there with poor passing. And that's really poor from Australia. Really poor game management from Australia. 19 points to 7. This time the conversion's not over. So it's a 12-point lead. Australia can come back, but they're going to need to play a lot better than that. Samoa have had a poor start to the season, so this will be a very important victory for them. Samoa they are kicking really high restarts. Brilliant take from Australia. A great counter ruck from Samoa though, and there's an advantage for offside. And certainly, if Samoa score any more points, I reckon that's game over. Tuisione. And Samoa call the scrum. Good idea. Take up some time. But what I mean, Samoa are playing a brilliant game. Brilliant game at the moment. Samoa win their own scrum. Minute and a half left. Samoa kick through, and it's a clear. As long as it bounces, it does, and Samoa will be over for another try. And I think that's their bonus point. That's Samoa's bonus point for 4 tries. And Mayava with the kick through and chase, and simple as you like. Too easy. No sweeper from Australia. And just it bounces up perfectly and pretty easy just to get over and score. Good on Samoa. Good on him. And the kick is good. 26 points, plays 7. Australia just haven't really fired in this game. They haven't had possession to fire in this game. Samoa get another tap back. Could they get another try? And there's another stab through. This time, I think Australia will be able to field it. They do. Sargent gets back. 20 seconds. Samoa get the penalty. Not releasing. They take it quickly. Oof. Little in 2 minds there. Gets wrapped up immediately by the Aussie players. They're going to use some width now. Beats 1. Almost up to the try line. That's the hooter. But Samoa want this try. Oh, it's a good skip pass. He just has to make it to the line. Decides to step in field. No, he's going to... Yeah, he's going to score. Samoa are going to score another one. And that will be 31 points to 7, potentially a kick to come. Or rather, definitely a kick to come. Potentially another 2 points. And what a win there from Samoa. Very clinical. Brilliant win there from Samoa. Yeah, definitely a try. The kick is no good, but that is a big, big win there for Samoa. 31 points to 7. Rocky start to their season, so they will be very, very happy with that.